Kind greetings everyone. Today I wanted to elaborate on something very different. Now before I get started with this particular video, I will quickly mention that there will not be any spoilers, so don't worry. With that being said, let's get started. I wanted to talk a bit about a particular kind of anime and the beauty of how they act as gateways into a different culture. What I mean by culture is another interest or hobby. So in this case, we might be all embracing the whole anime culture. However, there are so many kinds of cultures that people are part of, and it is what makes us who we are. Some of us might be more invested in a culture than other people, while some of us might be able to engage in many interests. I thought it would be fun to go over some series that I've encountered that have truly acted as fantastic gateways into a new hobby or interest. It is truly wondrous to witness the effects of an anime on someone. Sure, we can definitely acknowledge the fact that some minor influences are evident in many or rather all anime series in some form or another. An example of a series that has minor influences would be the characters' motives that align with our own. Our philosophies in life may be comparable if not influenced by the characters we love in the series we watch. Even if we are already living by that philosophy prior to encountering the character or the series, the aligned philosophy of that particular character may aid in refining our current way of life. A lifestyle, as we call it. Our views and values that define us for who we are. It is remarkable how pieces of fiction can have such an effect on us. Of course, it's not like a villain makes us bad. If that were the case, a lot of people might be hesitant to admit that their favorite character might be Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. No. I repeat that it is more so the philosophies and the bits and pieces of a character we might start to adapt in our own lives. We are of course all inherently good. Unless mental instabilities lie dormant in us, it is unlikely that any character or even them of a series would negatively influence us so much to the point where we become criminals. This would also extend far beyond anime itself into films and reality TV, or perhaps worse, the news. However, what I wanted to touch on is more so the anime that introduces us to new hobbies and interests. And what better way than to use specific anime to explain such a phenomena? Let's begin with Food Wars. Don't worry, I won't spoil anything. Now, Food Wars is essentially a cooking anime taken to the extreme. It dramatizes the ideal of cooking so much that certain watchers have moved on to pursue cooking or even engage it as a hobby. While it is something that we are all familiar with, it is amazing when the entire series focuses on showing us the wonders of that particular area. In this case, cooking. However, what about something more serious? Perhaps something that would influence our own career decision. I can guess that Death Note or even Millionaire Detective has influenced some people to pursue detective work. Or better yet, consider Steins Gate or Sword Art, where some people might want to pursue a career in STEM. However, to go back to more hobby-like influences, we can look at After School Dice Club or No Game No Life that makes us want to either play board games or even become online gamers. Try sports anime such as Kuroko or Free, which may get us interested in something like basketball or swimming respectively. I'm sure that you have noticed that they will all have a common method of going about this. It's quite simple really. The anime itself will highlight the greatest moments of that particular niche, all the while incorporating aspects of realism that paves a linear path towards what we may experience a sense of confidence if we were to pursue such a path. Now, let us consider Bakuman, which introduces us to the path of an aspiring mangaka, or Dumbbells, which introduces us to the world of fitness. The general themes of these shows are there to invite us in. Think of these series as a means of promotion towards the interest. Of course, don't expect that the anime will guarantee you actually get into the hobby or culture. No. we all unconsciously are curious beings. When something, even to the tiniest amount, piques our interest, we need some validation. As an example, when we watch Kuroko, we might have already once considered basketball as a potential hobby, but not actively envisioned ourselves actually engaging in it. However, by getting into the anime, we can get a teaser for what it really entails and validate our curiosity on the area of interest. We must also consider the realism of the area as well. I'm not going to become a ninja or a pirate just because I've seen Naruto or One Piece. It needs to be within reasonable means. Now, you must be wondering what anime got me into a particular area of interest. Well, while I've watched all the anime that I've already mentioned so far, they were not enough for me to actually get into those particular hobbies or interests or career paths. However, one particular anime that did get me into something was Initial D. Because of Initial D, I have now become interested in car culture. I've started going about doing my own research on how engines work and everything about cars. I even went on a crazy research spree, searching cars, particularly sports cars that I might be able to afford one day. Now, the last anime I really wanted to mention was Yu-Gi-Oh! And Card Fight Vanguard, as these particular anime focus on promoting their very own products. Of course, they all have great series in itself, but some watchers, such as myself, will end up watching and playing the game itself that the show is focused on. Till this day, I am an avid Yu-Gi-Oh! And Vanguard player. So the next time you decide to watch a new series, consider what the series might be promoting or introducing to you, as it could very well be the next thing that ends up as a part of your lives. Welp, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share it. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. I hope you all have a great day. This is Enigma, signing out.